Well, 6 days into main camp, if you count rookie camp, it's what, 9 days in. I think the theme so far has been most everyone knows everybody else.
Yeah, the good thing is, we haven't had a lot of turnover. We've had some injuries where we had to bring a guy in here or there, but continuity is a big thing right now, and we're happy where we're at.
Maybe like how does it feel from your end of things coming in last year, and it kind of felt maybe slapped together. I don't know. I mean, you were trying to make the best decisions you and Chris as possible, but now speak about having the time, having a full off season to assess.
Yeah, it's been good. Last year, I mean, we scrambled just to put together the roster. We had to overturn it a couple times, which it was a good good exercise. But you don't want to go through that again. We had a full few months at the end of the season to plan for the off season, and you can see it's starting to take shape now. We signed a bunch of good players. We went out and found a bunch of good players. So we feel good about where we're at right now.
Yeah, the recruiting aspect, you really had to grind and dig and grind and dig because you got XFL, USFL down there, but speak about just being willing to do that, and really, I mean, were you left with a choice? I mean, you kind of had to do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, in order for us to get this team where we want it, we had to recruit, and I feel like I'm one of the best recruiters in this country. So whether it's the XFL, USFL, any other leagues, I feel that if I get a chance to talk to a guy and if the pay is equal, we'll get him.
Mm-hmm. So when you look at your starting group, I mean, I think Chris said 16 of 24 from last year should be back, and it's pretty balanced offense and defense. Yeah. Where would you put kind of like the highlights of those groups? Like which is the emphasis that you're looking at?
Well, I mean, right now it's obviously the quarterback position. We want that. We want to stabilize that position as a starter and backups. Offensive and defensive lines. Those are two focuses. In free agency, the defensive line and offensive line, we want a stability. So we feel like we have those components down, and then the receiving core should be second to none this year. We feel that Eugene, Dunbar, Swerve, and added along with Dylan. We got a very good group. Manny Arsenault is the ultimate pro. He's the ultimate veteran. So we feel good about that group. So it's just a matter of staying healthy and getting guys to games each and every week, and I think we'll have success.
How easy is it to incorporate the new veterans with Kyron Moore and with Eugene Lewis and Stephen Dunbar, and look on defense, AC Leonard and Lucas Bierfoy?
Those guys are pros, and it's easy to bring those guys in because they're great players, but they're also better people. And that was that was a big emphasis as well. Going through the off season, we want guys that not only good people on the field, but we want good guys in the locker room that we don't have to worry about. Guys who are leaders. We have a number of young guys, so we need guys who've done it before, but also can lead the young guys, and that was our big emphasis this off season.
Well, speaking of young guys, Monday's about the young guys,
yep.
The hopefuls, and I'm sure there's going to be a smattering of veterans maybe on the O-line too. But what are you looking forward to on Monday?
We want to see how these young guys will perform under pressure. They've had almost 2 weeks of training camp. They understand the systems. Now it's time for them to go and perform. Like I said, we feel that the young guys that we have a very good group, but those guys are going to be complementary guys. Last year they were our main guys, but we're looking for complementary pieces right now, and we feel that those guys can there'll be a few guys that come in and start, but it won't be the majority of them.
So when over my time when I talk to players, do you love training camp? Most of the answer is, well, it's nice to have everyone together, but no, because it's the hardest time of the year. And whenever someone would say, yeah, I love it, I go, you're weird.
Yeah.
But when you played, tell me about how you handled camp, and maybe they did things differently back then too, but what do you like about training camp? What did you like about preseason, or was it just like, can we just get to week 1, please?
Yeah, I like training camp for the camaraderie, to get back with the guys. It's you had 6 months off where everybody's doing their own thing, preparing, and then for me personally, training camp was a chance for me to tune my body up, and all the lifting and running I did in the off season, I can start putting fine tuning that and getting ready for the season.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.